Alright, we are back for our second match. After losing the lead, Roxor will have map pick, but his Tau will have to face against Jaedar's Necrons. What will the game be like on his map of choosing? The Shrine of Excellion. Okay, Roxor starting at the bottom of the map. Goes for Earthcast Builder and 2 stealth teams. This map is pretty high resource, but this is a very risky map to pick. However, I think he wants to deal with the Necrons very early. That is why he picked this very small map, which is rich in resource. Pretty much the worst map for Necrons. Too many points to defend, a lot of easy access to his base, but a lot of resources as well to play with. This could go either way. The most interesting part of this map is just one critical point to control and trigger take and hold. So let's see, will that be a factor in this game? Barracks is up. We can see he's going for Vespid. Vespid's an early jump jet unit for the Tau. This will do a lot of building damage, which is quite important. And goes for jump jet, jetpack research. Tau commander might follow soon. Meanwhile, we see here is a Necron base building in action. You hardly see Necron players these days, but they handle things very differently. And I'm not sure why Jaedar is putting his turrets so far forward here, but it looks like the turrets comes out in time because he knows the Vespids are coming. That's why he goes for the turrets immediately. And it looks like the turrets has already claimed a victim. Roxor immediately activates the special ability of the Vespid to destabilize this Gauss turrets, which does damage over time and increase damage taken by 50%, but it doesn't matter. The Scarab workers are repairing it, and the Necron warriors are out. And no, he has lost his window of opportunity. Poland starting the match badly. He did not inflict any meaningful damage at all and suffered some economic losses as well. Because the Vespid start really cripples the economy, and he did not follow up the rush with the Tau commander as well, so that harassment did not inflict enough damage. Will he try again? Necron warriors meanwhile advance forward slowly. Necron warriors of course hit very hard for tier 1 units, and the most telling aspect of them is their slow movement. However, do not let the slow movement affect distract you from the fact they have good accuracy on the move and really high damage. But look at this. Roxor is allowing his Necron warriors to be isolated. They might pay for that. They will get killed. They will get killed if he's not careful. But Necron warriors are free to train, but reinforcement will take some resource, so he might not want to spam it too much in order to save up some more power to get buildings up. But it looks like Jaedar is doing really well here. His Necron economy is improving. He doesn't need any critical points or any strategic points to improve his rate of resource, but one Necron squad here is gonna get wiped easily in the middle. This Tau commander is dealing enough damage to take it down. But as you can see, even Necron squads can deal a lot of damage in melee. Something that this Vespid squad is learning. Look at this Vespid squad can't even take down one Necron squad without any losses. Ouch! That's 2 Necron warrior squad lost in early game. A bad play so far by Jaedar. He really needs to take care of his Necron warrior better, because that's a lot of build time loss. He could be going for something else instead. He could get the Necron Lord perhaps. Vespid makes another attempt to attack with the fire warriors and the Tau commander. They're gonna try to press now, because this lone Necron warrior just can't cope with this kind of firepower right now. has lost the number advantage. Should have retreated when they could, and looks like this stealth suit is capturing the critical point at the center. Might be going for take and hold. Vespids meanwhile tries to take down this obelisk which is under construction. Why does Jaedar need obelisks, you ask? Why do Necrons need obelisks? Well, it basically increase their troops squad cap and vehicle cap, as well as improve their building speed and research time. So they have lost one obelisk here, so that cripples them to 60% research speed only. We've got a Wraith here, pretty strong unit. Can actually decapture the critical point and goes activates phase shift and goes invulnerable for a short time. Now he's going straight for the stealth suit. Will kill the stealth suit really fast. That's it. Look at that. Critical point capture cancelled, and he did not activate the phase shift. Not sure why. Jaedar is just going straight to Wraiths. I mean, this is really a cheap option to go for. It's a single man squad of a very dedicated hunter killer that can really put the pain to all Tau. And it looks like that's the only route he's going for. You see here, he's going for a tier 2 upgrade now. After going for 3 Wraiths, he considered it enough to tie down all the Tau squad. Might be true. No Necron Lords so far. That's very strange and risky. Tries to get a Gauss turret up as another obelisk gets taken down, and that reduces his building, training, and research speed by 40 to 45%. Roxor meanwhile holds the center. Finally gets a snare. Probably wants that to deal, wants the snare to deal with the Wraith. It's the only thing that can threaten him right now. This turret is up, and that forces the Vespid to retreat. Once again, Vespid failing to deal any damage. Looks like resource-wise, Roxor is doing much better in this map. No surprise there. Probably need to get more power generator up. He has completed tier 2 research. Tier 2 construction. Path of Enlightenment, basically the tier 2 building that unlocks all their new construction options. We'll probably get more power and research pulse rifle to get more damage and range on the Fire Warrior. And we're seeing a very rare sight here. Basically, Fire Warrior on capture duty. Roxor once again refusing to engage this mass of Necron. We could be seeing a Necron Lord coming out soon because we have a Forbidden Archive and coming up. Summoning Core is also up. This basically gives all the Necron Warrior options to teleport back to the friendly structure. But you can see the problem here with Necrons. They only have one source of reinforcement. There's really not much else they can do with this Necron monolith gets taken down. It's game over for them. Production capacity is really capped to the Necron monolith. You can get another Necron monolith. Yes, you can, but it costs a lot of resource for him. And it's just not practical to have it unless you have a lot of loot. Take and hold victory has been triggered. 6.5 minutes remaining. 2 Fire Warriors and 1 Vespid moving out with the Tile Commander. Necron Lord is out, but I'm not sure what he's planning so far. Haven't seen anything, no action from Necron Camp. 4 generators has been completed, and we have a vehicle beacon from the Tau side. Not sure what he's going after. Maybe Knight. The Devilfish might be a good addition here just to keep this point safe. Stealth team under threat by the Wraith again, but the Wraiths activates their phase shift. Look at that, but did not decap. Well, I'm not sure what he's thinking. Necron Lord goes in, tries to disrupt, but there's just not enough army, and decides to teleport back before too much damage can be taken. And he cancels production. Not sure why here. Greater Summoning Core going up. A lot of cancelled construction here. It looks like Jaedar is confused. Pretty confused. It looks like it to be a very bad game from Jaedar so far, despite a good start. Goes for Solar Pulse upgrade and a Destroyer. Could work. It could work. A Solar Pulse is basically the ability to shut down range attack in the area radius, so it could envelope the entire place and maybe get a squad there to decapture, because Roxor doesn't seem to have a single crude squad to tie down anybody. Gets a Skyray missile gunship, excellent choice. This is basically the artillery support for Tau. Meanwhile, entrenches a broadside battlesuit here for additional damage, great for anti-vehicles. And Tau Commander has strayed too far and takes a lot of damage. He's forced to retreat, but destroyers are out. And the stealth team is perfectly capable of dealing with them. They just need to deploy their grenade and shut it down, while the rest of the army burn it down to the ground with Pathfinder marker lights, or perhaps. Skyray missile gunship is out. This barrage will be a factor. This broadside is placed in the right location, maybe a little bit too far back, but I wouldn't be too worried about that. A lot of damage being done. Necron Lord moves in, activate phase shift, and is basically immune to damage but not to knockback. So he'll be very... Solar Pulse is out. Look at this. The Fire Warrior's guns went silent. Destroyer is being shot down by EMP grenade from a stealth team. Very good play so far from the Tau team, but I'm seeing no organization by the Necron side here. He's trying to disable this critical point capture by decapturing it. But so far he has no units to do so. He needs to use a Scarab to decapture or a Wraith. The Wraith option is very strong here because he can phase shift and decapture it for free. However, he still hasn't employed the option yet. I'm not sure why. Maybe he's not aware of it. And marker lights are on. This flayed ones will go down real quick. Yep, did not survive beyond the 10 seconds it took upon. But it took out a broadside. That's huge. That's very huge. And they seem to have forgotten about this. Wow, Tau completely. And Skyray barrage coming out, hitting absolutely nothing. And Necron Lord not taking any hits so far. Barely any damage, and really rip apart the Fire Warriors for free. Seriously, the only thing that's keeping the Tau together is basically the Skyray disruption, knocking down the Necron Lord over and over again. This destroyer is getting destroyed by this stealth team. Not enough detection. Really need to bring the Scarabs here for detection as well. Really poor army usage right now from Necrons. Really, they're really not doing anything. Necron has hit tier 3, but not training any units at all. Solar Pulse deployed again, shutting down the guns, but I see no activity. Okay, the Solar Pulse actually detects any infiltrated units, and that dealt with the stealth team effectively. However, Jaedar still is not able to decapture this point in the middle. This Scarab will not survive this kind of firepower at all. And Necron Lord is taking a lot of damage here. Might have to get some troops to support, my friend. What are you doing, my friend? This Necron Warrior... Oh, Pariahs are in. Pariahs. Interesting. I don't really know what this unit does, actually. Effective against infantry and heavy infantry. I don't see any heavy infantry here. Just a bunch of limp-wristed Fire Warriors back with the Skyray and a fucking Barracuda. And look at this. They're just bullying the Necron around with the Skyray. And no, the Pariahs cannot decapture points. So, what are you doing, my friend? 1 minute left and 15 seconds. It looks like Wraith might be moving in to decapture, but this Skyray barrage is... Oh, knocks it down. This could be close. Finally, the Wraith is decapturing. So close. Will he activate the phase shift in time? Phase shift is in effect, is it? I'm not sure. Oh no! It's not. It's got target acquired and 45 seconds left. What a blunder. Gets another Wraith in. This might not... Will he make it this time? Decaptured. 30 seconds remaining. Oh my goodness. What a drama. It doesn't have to be this way. What is Necron? Oh dear. Is this how it's going to end? Really? Close? You call that close? What the fuck? Yes, it was really that bad for Necrons. I mean, why do you pick For the sake of diversity, you took Necron into your team, but you really couldn't employ them properly, and giving the Tau a freaking win like just like that, I can't believe it. This is probably the first take and hold victory in this tournament. The second match is really a strange caliber. Jaedar completely failing to Necron his way. It doesn't have to be like this. But let's just admire this for now. Let's just admire this view. Because you know what? This is nothing. We've got game 3. And Roxor, again, will have to spin his brains around, use his brains, try to find a way to outsmart the Dark Eldars as Chaos. He probably is not gonna go Tau. Going Tau against Dark Eldar is a very bad matchup. Very, very bad. Don't do that. You don't want to do that. It's fucking bad. Because the Tau will have a nightmare against all the melee army of the Dark Eldar. So the score is 1-1. But Darth Roxor is not confident in his next match because Dark Eldar gets to pick the map. And that could be the decider. If his Chaos can't win on Frazier's demise, it could be the same case again. They might go for Frazier's demise again. We'll see. We'll see. So for now, the score is 1-1 to both sides. Look forward to the third game. Not gonna be played today, but maybe tomorrow. So, see you around. Hope you guys enjoyed the match. This Necron is pretty badly played. Unbelievable. Take and hold victory. Goodness me. Alright, see you around.